Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Viktor today for two different reasons. Number one, it's been like 6 months since my last video on him, so it's due for an updated look because my builds have changed a little bit, but they're still very similar to what they were. But the second reason is that it's actually getting a crossover skin with Rambo. It's like officially licensed and everything, and it's released early. I talked about it on the PTS a little bit. It's had a very weird rollout, so let me explain a little bit. I'll keep it kind of short, but this is the only time I'm pretty sure we've ever had a skin put into the game early before you can actually unlock it on purpose. That is, it's happened before as kind of a leak when they've left it in the game files or whatever, but this skin, according to their social media at the time of recording this video, isn't meant to come out until next week, and you can't actually get it anywhere like right now, even though you can use it with a skin booster. But it was available on the PTS and they took it out of the PTS because I'm assuming they didn't have clearance to properly actually release it yet, and now it's in live but you can't use it, and it will be available sometime next week. They haven't even said how you get it, I don't think, anywhere. So yeah, it's just kind of weird it not being on the patch notes anywhere, but it's like got a full trailer and it's on the social media channels for Paladins. That's whatever, we're going to run it. We'll grab a skin booster. I'll give you my thoughts because I haven't actually played with it yet. It will be your first impressions for the build. We've got the nade setup, which is probably what I'll run because I've been playing with this quite a lot recently. It's super straightforward. We've got reset on the nade, kind of a filler card, bonus speed, bonus ammo when we throw it, and then a bunch of extra health. If you were going into a more triad situation, you'd run something like this with the speed, lifesteal, and just generally buffing out your weapon a little bit more. You can see how similar it is to this. It's even got the same leveling. Both of these work really well. Viktor's been the same for a very long time. Also, because I haven't mentioned it yet in a video, and I know some of you guys don't keep up with Paladins stuff, the Will.O skin, which was originally 100 wins to unlock, has actually been reduced to 275. So shouts to Vivo Mojo for making it at least a little bit easier to get. So let's go ahead and pop the skin booster, go all the way to the right and grab the Rambo skin. It does give me the option to buy if I click it, but that doesn't actually do anything. So yeah, I don't know if this is intentional or not. I'm assuming that it is because they talked about it on social media coming next week. It's just kind of odd for a skin to be in game and usable, but not actually unlockable. Shouts to a couple people there in the chat, didn't miss it. We got Onslaught Performance Rise for game 1. We got a Grok, a Mave, a Term, and a Sky, and we're up against a Yag, an Octavia, a 7, a Damba, and a Zin. So we'll go ahead and grab Shrapnel. Looks very weird, having a straight up just AK with like a knife at the end of it in a match of Paladins, but here's the hip fire. Yeah, pretty straightforward, honestly, what you would expect for a Rambo skin in Paladins. I don't actually mind the iron sights that much, although it seems to jiggle weirdly to the bottom right when you fire, which is kind of distracting, but maybe a bit of a gameplay advantage. Let's grab Chronos for the talent. You don't have to go for Shrapnel. It just makes it a little bit easier to spam the nade and get the reset on it and get a bit of extra damage. We've got Decimation, Smoke and Dagger, Maelstrom, Cat Burglar, Yomi, Unnatural Persistence, Ripened Gourd, Asymmetric, and Spring Loaded. Let's just run straight down, throw the nade early. Didn't get a chance to look at the nade effect. I'm going to just wiggle back and throw it up there. Does look like a straight up frag though, instead of the kind of more oval shaped one that he usually has. Looks like a grenade from like Worms or something. I don't know how many people are going to get that reference, but yeah, let's just fire at the Yag. Can we hit it from here? We can. I feel like it's a little bit risky. She's going to reposition, of course, although we can still just fire at her here. Although with Cauterize being the way that it is, setups like this are going to be very hard to deal with. Damba and then Yag, but I'm going to sit on the bottom. I think that's kind of the thing that's most annoying when you're trying to play Yag that way, is just for somebody to be down here firing at you. So we'll go for that. We'll go for the ult and just spam it on Octavia. There we go. We'll throw one over there on the Zin. Sure, why not? I'm actually really liking the nade so far, but the effects are pretty minimalistic as you would expect with this. Let's throw a nade over there. Try and get rid of the 7. I don't know what I'm really doing here, to be honest. My positioning has been terrible. Throw a nade up there. We'll throw another one. That's not going to hit the Yag on it. Might have dropped down. More shots on it. I don't feel like we can even kill it because Cauterize right now is at a very low level. So we can finish her off though. Just going to try and roll away, get rid of her damage reduction. Throw the nade there. I'm just gone in the middle of like 3 people. We'll grab more Chronos. Keep it going. Terma saying can't do much here without the heal. Yeah, fair play to him, to be honest. I don't know how that didn't deal damage to the Octavia. We do have our ult up though. Maybe I should have gone for morale boost or something so we can get that up a little bit more often. We'll throw a nade around the corner. We'll drop another one. That was a pretty juicy one. Octavia ulted. Do we run around the side and try and do something? I don't know. Shots on the Zin. He's on like a no health. Hello, 7. I'm dead here. We killed the Zin at least through another nade. We are currently being tripled in score, which is kind of rough. We're going to go for the ult and just spam it on the Octavia. There we go. I'll take that. Actually saved the Term as well. I didn't think that would actually get in time. There goes the Damba as well. Okay, we actually kind of wiped them there. I feel like if Yag's down, it's pretty straightforward. We'll throw the nade there for the Octavia. Get more shots on her. She's on like a no health. Oh, actually nailed the nade there as well. Okay. 7 is also being a bit of a pain. Hello, Yag. I'm just going to dip down for a sec. Try and deal with the 7 maybe, but he's just spamming his stuff. Yag's just in here. We'll get some shots. Literally hitting for 24. That's rough. Turn with the absorption on her Q. Didn't realize that would actually work that way, but course it does. I feel like if we can actually stay on the point and zone them off, this will work quite well, but if we get pushed off, it's really hard for us to get back on. I don't know if that made any sense. We'll throw the nades just down there. Nade Viktor. It's actually working quite well so far. There goes the Octavia, just firing her feet thinking she's a Vivian, because I'm small brain. We'll throw the Q here. There we go. She's out. I'm nearly dead too. We're going to run back to spawn and grab some stuff. We've got 900 credits. I feel like I'm kind of in the zone so far today. We'll go for morale boost. I feel like that's going to be quite strong here. Do need to get back pretty quick though, because like I just said, if we do get pushed off, it's going to be hard for us to get back on. That nade did hit. We'll throw another one there for the Xin. We'll go for the ult. Yag just up there. We'll just spam it on whoever. Sure, that's Sky with the ult. Literally just spamming left click. Zin's ulting me. I think we should live through it though, right? And I killed him before he could even do anything. 7 is just over there. I did see him. Am I safe? I think if I run with the term here, we should be okay. Dodge the mines. They're still kind of bugged. They didn't always activate. Seems like they have recovered it quite a bit. We'll throw our nade in there. We'll throw another one. Just get shots on the Damber. Can we finish him off? Term, I think, did. Yeah, there we go. Took a little second. More shots on the Yag. I feel like I shouldn't have gone for the nade setup here. It's actually not working as well as I was hoping it would. 7 should be dead any second. He's actually making this a pain in the ass. There we go. Just going to hang here in the heels with the Grok and the Sky. We'll go for the ult. I don't know why I thought Yag was on bottom, but we can try and get somebody else. Just blast us in. Yeah, sure, I wasted one of those extra charges, but just wanted to try and secure it. Go ahead and finish off morale boost. Why not? We are having quite a hard time in this one, to be honest. Yag is making our life quite difficult. I feel like other than Yag, we're fine here. It's just Yag really consistently just sitting on the point for free. We'll throw a nade. Maybe that'll bounce in the right spot. There we go. He's actually gone. Well done, Maeve. Shots on the Xin. Maybe if I block off this little ladder area, maybe that'll be useful. I'm probably dead here to the Yag, though. If she's going to ult me here, I'm not going to be able to go through her entire health bar on my own. I think Term tried to give me a hand. I feel like overall as a team here, we are actually doing a really solid job. It's just that their team comp with the way Cauterize is at the moment is really, really hard to deal with. I think 7 nearly threw himself off the map there. Do we go for the ult? Might be a bad idea. Okay, we're triggering on something. I don't know how I only got one of those off, but okay. Nade was pretty bad. Shots on the Yag. I just feel like I'm dealing potato damage to her, to be honest. We'll throw a nade up to get rid of the 7. He's on nothing. Oh my god, he's actually on like no health. Grok got rid of him. Damber's dead too. We could technically still recover this. We're actually only 50 behind. I feel like we were losing by more than that. Nade on the left. We did hit him for 375. Another nade. That was atrocious. I think Octavia is just sitting up here. I feel like my positioning has really been a problem in this one. I've not really been able to put myself anywhere that I feel like Viktor does well in. I'm just kind of awkwardly trying to make sure I'm not getting hit by like 5 things at once. We'll throw the nade behind him. Throw another one. Don't know how that only dealt 370. We do have the ult. Just go ahead. Pop it. See him get rid of Damber. He's going to go into his F. Just literally left click spam here. 7 is gone. Throw a Q down there. Just run over to the point. Damber's Q is down, or F. I mean, another nade up there. See if we can get rid of him. I feel like healing in this one has definitely been a problem. I reckon if we had somebody else who could heal a little bit easier, we'd be doing better. But that's a free triple, pretty much. Can someone just tickle the Yag? She's like on no health. Maeve's gone. That's the Damber ult. The Grok's dead here, I think, any second. I don't know why he's dropping down, to be honest. I've got tons of credits, but it's not even going to matter. Game's over here, 398. Run down to the bottom, make our stat look a little bit better. Throw both the nades, just try and juke. I think I might have been the last death there, but yeah, there is the defeat. Yag is a pain in the ass on that map, and also just with the changes recently. Don't want to exaggerate that too much, though, because realistically, my team kind of screwed themselves over. Maeve went for the Cat Burglar setup, but didn't do particularly well. Grok was trying to do healing, but did struggle, or I guess he was actually going for Maelstrom, which is even more kind of sad, because I feel like with Maelstrom they should have had way more damage. The Sky was trying to do healing, and against the Yag she should have probably gone for the Poison Bolt setup and spammed it, but the build she had for healing Sky wasn't the right one. So I'm trying to say is the team wasn't even playing badly, we just didn't have the right builds for what we should have been rolling with there, and that is to show you really how strong builds and talents and playstyle is in Paladins. We did pretty good. I'm glad with how we did there. The skin is overall pretty solid, slightly above average, but nothing crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily disappointed with the skin, but I feel like they could have gone in some way the extra mile. I need to pay a little bit more attention to some of the effects when we're actually in a game. It's kind of hard when so much stuff's going on. The voice work seems pretty good. I don't usually pay too much attention to the audio, but I did quickly just sit and flick through some stuff and it, you know, sounds fine. I couldn't really rate anything lower than like a 6.5 because there's nothing distinctly bad about it. It's overall, you know, pretty good, but there's nothing that I realistically would pick this skin for unless I guess I was a fan of the series. But I love to hear your guys' thoughts on it, of course, in the comments. The weapon is pretty cool. It feels kind of out of place, but in a good way. I kind of like seeing Viktor with this sort of weapon. I would probably run the weapon even if I didn't run the skin, just because it might be one of my favorite Viktor weapons, because I do actually like the iron sights quite a lot. The recoil on it's kind of weird, but I do like the iron sights. It's kind of just like equipping a red dot sight on a weird version of Viktor's normal weapon. For me at least, the skin falls into a very similar spot as the other crossover we had a little while ago, the Genlock skins, because I don't really know the source material that well. It's kind of harder for me to rate the skin because that's usually the main attraction to it. We've got a Ying, we've got a Sky, and a Zahn, and a Vivian. We're on Primal Corp. We'll go for Shrapnel again, and just the nade setup for the sake of the video, just to stick to the theme. The weapon does look really good though, actually. It is very, very detailed in-game, more so than a lot of the other weapons we've got. Let's go for Kronos and Nimble. For their side, they've got a Nando with Aegis, they've got a Ceres, Immortal Reach, Exterminate, Fury, Alacrity, Lian, and Prep. Then we've got Booby Trap, Persistence, Smoke and Dagger, and Focusing Lens. Let's throw the nade straight off the bat, get that huge damage and reset. Throw the nade over there. Maybe it's a little bit more serious if you're looking for that, I guess. We'll throw the nade over there, cheeky little bounce on the Ceres. I'm trying to play little back angles here, but the team's all pushed on left. We'll run round, we'll throw a nade just there, get some big damage. There we go. Can we get rid of the Lian too? It's on no health, maybe that nade will do it. I died for that and I didn't even get the kill. Damn. Let's get some morale boost going as well. Maybe Provision would actually be really solid on Viktor now that I think about it. That should kill the Furia. Nope, we actually didn't get the damage there with the nade. That's a bit of a shame. We'll run around the right side, go for the ult, just blast the... Okay, never mind, he's going for his. Throw the nade there, cut myself off mid-sentence because I was kind of disappointed the Nando timed that. We'll throw the Q. Furia's ulting, his shield is really quite low. Yeah, it's kind of hard to decide if I want to go for Provision. That was a huge nade, Jesus Christ. They're still up though, just dodge the Nando, because how often realistically is extra ammo after you get an limb going to be that useful? I mean, we have it on the nade, which makes sense because we're throwing that all the time, but we're probably going to get, what, like 30 limbs in a game? Is that worth it? I don't know. I feel like I'd just be better off going for Death Hands. I can't think of many situations where I'd go for Provision over Death Hands. To be honest, it's a bit of a weird item. I've said that already in the other videos, but that Nando is still alive on like 2 health. Are you kidding me? Get more shots over there. We'll throw a nade right in the middle. Throw another one. I feel like I'm going to have quite a good damage in this one, even if we don't get that many limbs, because they're just throwing out so many nades. Sky ulted. Didn't get anybody. We'll go for Arrow, blast the... Yeah, Fernando. There we go. That was actually pretty good. Died to the Sky. I think she's killed me all 3 of the times so far. Arizon isn't here. He's a DC, which is a bit of a shame. I really like the fact that you can see it now. That indicator is fantastic, but kind of sucks because I think with an Azan maybe we'd be winning. Although he's not even doing that bad as a bot. The Azan bot sometimes is actually fine. Got some solid damage on there. Lian's ulting, just in case she was going to throw that at me. There we juked. Hello, Sky. Oh, I literally just walked into that. I deserved to die. I should have juked right. I juked left. For some reason, I thought the beam was going a different direction. Yeah, not even going to try and explain that. We're actually not even behind by that much. Props to the team, to be honest. Arizon just pushing in there like an absolute madman. Who programmed that bot? Who knows? Fury is dead. We've got a pretty good nade there. Shots on the Ceres, sort of. I do genuinely like the weapon. I've said that already, but the weapon actually makes it a little bit easier, I feel like, to hit who I'm trying to hit. We threw a nade there on the Lian. That was a really, really solid bounce there. We'll just finish off our Kronos. Just got the perfect amount of credits. Vivian here fighting the Fernando. He's going up top. Maybe I should have gone for Wrecker, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know how I haven't grabbed that already, although I guess we're not really firing into his shield that much with our weapon. It's mainly just the nade blocking. Throw a nade just there. We'll go for the ult. They're all pretty grouped. Yep, okay, he's just going to counter me again. I feel like he's doing that on purpose, like just to counter my ultimate, which is a bit of a shame. Hello, Lian, you're reloading, so perfect time for me to get a kill, although I'm still dead here. Yeah, I think we'll go for Wrecker. Death Hands is very tempting, though, but we do have ammo gen already, so I feel like maybe Wrecker would be some other option. That Ceres is on no health. Are you kidding me? Shots on Furia. Okay, yeah, this kind of sucks having to go through that shield. I guess we'll go for Wrecker. Don't feel like ammo is that big of a problem. I feel like going through the shield is more important, especially if we get into late game. Not that we probably will because we're already at 260, but yeah, shots into the Nando. We'll throw a nade right there onto the point. I think if we were a full team, we would maybe be able to win this, but shots into him. I feel like at a distance is the best way for me to play this, and just to keep throwing the nades and getting our shots out. Hello, Lian. I don't know really what my plan is here. I'm just trying to juke. Throw a nade at the left side, right side. I can't do left and right when I'm recording for some reason. We're on 4 health. Holy shit, we managed to get out of that. Go for the ult. Just blast him. I don't think the Viktor's genned it yet, so we can just do that. Okay, killed the Ceres for free. Run right side. I don't know where I'm expecting them to be, but Sky's here, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do like the weapon. Weapon, I'd say, is a gameplay advantage, to be honest. Dodge the Fury beam. It stopped already. Okay, throw an AD on the end at the back. We actually tapped her right in the face with it. Throw it right, because I think that's where she's going to juke, and she's out. We got that. Nice. Shots on the Sky. Where is she going? I don't know. I lost her. Okay, nade there for the Nando. Tried to time it. Didn't really do that. We did maybe hit him with the other one. Nope, never mind. Shots on Sky. I'm dead again. She's really the only one killing me, huh? We'll go for more Wrecker. Sky ulted, just got 3 of us. It's kind of expected she's going to get the Azan for free because he's a bot. Definitely kind of sad playing this game, to be honest, because I feel like I'm putting in work, but we're just kind of destined to lose because of the fact that we don't have that Azan. He's still not back. Throw another nade over there. Sure, we'll just insta-reset, throw another one. Lian, shots on you. My god, aim shake on Viktor's crazy. I feel bad for that Lian. It's like the second time we've got away on pretty much nothing. We'll throw another one right there on that cheeky little angle. Sky's ulting. That was solid. I'm not going to complain about that one. She did get rid of the Lian. I don't know where she threw it to kill the Lian there, to be honest. Shots on Sky. We'll get a bounce there. Is that going to get the hit? Yes, it is. That was a terrible bounce. Got kind of clipped weirdly. We'll go for the ult. I'm literally just spamming like my ult here Okay, that didn't get him. Nice. That was a complete waste. Goodbye, 40%. We did pretty much insta-gen it though, because we've got so much morale boost. That's Ceres with the ult. We're out of range of that. That's fine. Clear the shield. Get rid of Ceres, maybe? Oh, that bounce was ass. We'll throw another one in there. Sure, shots on him. Okay, we'll go for the ult now. I think their Nando's going to counter, so I'm not spamming it just in case, but I guess he's not. Definitely feels kind of bad whenever I make these videos and we get like losses back to back, especially multiple videos like in a row, but to be honest, I feel like I've still done a pretty good job of showing off the skin and also, you know, just Viktor in general. I thought the nade set appears actually worked really well. I wonder how much damage I'll have in the end, hoping for like 100k, probably going to be a bit under that if I had to guess, but yeah, there's a defeat. Well, I actually got that guess bang on, 102k. Really happy with that. 10-7, fine with it. Vivian struggled there for sure. Sky also didn't do particularly well there. Azan was a bot, of course. Ying definitely did. They saw the job there, though. Again, builds and items and everything a little bit all over the place, but I suppose that's to be expected. Shouts to that is their Nando. What is that thing? I'm not sure if he's asking about the verified badge. That's usually what people ask when they say, what is that thing? Because it's a bit of a rare collectible in Paladins, I suppose, right before the name. Okay, yeah, I guessed it. And yeah, I usually respond with something like that. But shouts to the lot of them. A bunch of people call me out in that one and in the last game. Also comment on my hair from Fernando. I get that every now and again in the YouTube comments as well. Haven't cut it in like 2 years. It's the same as it was the last time I had it down, but just significantly longer. You know, it's hair. I just do it like this because it's convenient and I kind of like how it looks. Don't know why I'm doing a hair update at the end of this video, but I'll probably show what I look like with my hair down at some point when I do a stuff video. Those of you guys that are new, they just sit down, talk videos, kind of Q&A style things. I feel weird saying that whenever I do my next stuff video, and it's been like 2 years since I've done one, so new people don't even really know what it is. I honestly need to update my profile picture though, because it doesn't even really look like me that much anymore. I also might as well answer this at the end here while I'm talking. I trim my beard all the time. People wonder if this is just as long as it gets if I leave it. If I left it, I don't know what it would even look like because it would just keep going as far as I'm aware. I don't know when it would stop. Maybe at some point this year I'll just leave it, see how far it goes, just for laughs and see how freaking weird I'll look at the end of it. Also, yeah, might as well just throw this in here because I also get asked this all the time. How old am I? 22, 23 this year. Just because I might as well. It's like a mini fucking Q&A I'm just doing here at the end of the video. But there are the stats for the second one. It's very odd to throw this all in here. Their team just overall did a pretty good job. Leon, not so much. Sky did solid though. Fury did a really good job, and so did Nando and Ceres. Yeah, that was Viktor with my nade setup for him, and also the new sort of released early or unlockable or usable early Rambo skin. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just going to cut the video here. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you did. Let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll of course see you guys all really soon, and as always, stay frosty.